Yo, how's it going there, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be doing a Kashtira deck profile. This is the best deck I have right now. I have beat Snake Eyes with this deck. I've had a lot of practice with it too, and I feel like in this video that I can actually show you the deck and I can actually do some test hands. I will shuffle the deck and do test hands at the end of the video, guys, so stay tuned for that if you'd like to see some test hands. Yeah, I think the deck plays absolutely amazing. It's just so good against everything, really. I'm quite a new duelist, to be honest. I've been playing for a few months. I've been locals probably about 10 times. And I've been playing with like a Dark Magician branded, Dark Magician branded hybrid and a Blue Eyes Bestial Disbatter sort of deck. But this is my best deck, guys. I can tell you by far. I do need to do some work on the branded one though. But stay tuned for them videos, guys. Let's just get into the deck profile. Right. First off, guys, we play Free Fenrir. Free Fenrir is just the best card in the deck, in my opinion, because it just searches for any monster. And also, if you it's a good card for if you do get ashed and you have Terraforming or Pressure Planet, you can still add another monster to your hand, which is really nice. Next, guys, we're playing 3 Kashtira Unicorn. It's also a very mandatory card, guys, for the deck. And if you actually go and buy these cards, this one's worth a lot more. But personally, I actually think Unicorn's a lot more important because also they can both get ashed. But this allows you to search for a Theosis to search for a monster, or it can add you your birth. So I do think this card is really important, guys. Next, we play 3 Kashtira Rise Heart. I think Rise Heart, to me, in the deck, just enables you to lock your zones with Shangri-Era. That's the main point of this card, guys. And also, it's easy to use it to go into Link Summoning. Yeah, and just an overall, once you get Pressure Planet on the board, you know, all these attacks and defenses do go up. And we obviously play the 1 Scarecrow Cash. The best combo that I have with this is when you detach the Fenrir with the Draco Sack, and then you can banish the Fenrir with the Scareclaw, and then you can actually bring Fenrir back with Birth. It's just so nice to use, guys. And then onto the Kashtira spells. So that's all the monsters we use, guys, for Kashtira. It's a decent ratio, but obviously sometimes you can brick with hand traps. But if you shuffle your deck like the way that I'm going to show you, that it's going to be good for you guys. So next, for the spells, we play 3 Birth. Kashtira Birth is like the bread and butter of the deck. This will get you monsters out of your hand, from your graveyard, and from your banished zone. And also, if your opponent has 3 cards in their deck, in their graveyard, and they activate a spell or effect, this will banish 3 cards. And if you have Shangri-Era on the field, it will lock another zone. You can potentially lock 4 to 5 zones on turn 1, even though we've lost the Rise Heart. Next, guys, we play 3 Pressured Planet Wraithsoth. This is another bread and butter card, really. If you don't have these cards in this deck, you just ain't going to do very well with it. I mean, this card is actually quite expensive at the minute. Birth's a really cheap card, but I think Birth is actually still just as important as Planet. Same as Fenrir and Unicorn. But the good thing is about Planet, if that gets ashed and you do have a Fenrir or Unicorn, then you might get Veiled. So both watch out for that, guys. So your opponent's going to have to draw a lot of hand traps to be able to stop you doing all your full searches. Then for the last of the Kashtira cards, guys, we play the 3 Theosis. The idea of the Theosis, again, is to dodge ashes and stuff like that. So if you normal summon Fenrir, they ash that, activate the Theosis, bring another Kashtira card from your deck, easy. And then, but this also does lock you into Xyz summoning, so you want to make sure you're either going to get out, a rank 7 Xyz monster or your Shangri-Era. So yeah, guys, that's it for the Kashtira cards. I'm going to show you guys the hand traps now, what we have in the deck. We're running the deck at 41 cards as well, guys. I did try it at 40, but my 41st card, 41st I'll say, is a good card, which I won't reveal now. I'll show you guys afterwards. But yeah, I just like the edition. I've got 2 editions which people don't normally play. So yeah, let's have a look, guys. So the next of the not Kashtira cards, but they are Kashtira cards, the 3 Shifter. You do want to use Shifter whenever you draw it at the start, just to make sure your opponent doesn't have anything coming up to their turn, especially if they're running Snake Eyes, guys. They can't do nothing without their graveyard. And you'll see with the other card that I've got, my 41st card, that D-Shifter, if you don't want to play it, you can try and bait it, because if they run D-Shifter as well, they can obviously call by the grave. But I'll show you the other card afterwards, which is a good alternative to that to run in the deck. So you basically are running 4 of them. So then for the hand traps, guys, we run 2 Ghost Mourner. Goes without saying how good this card is. I do have 3 Ghost Belt in the side, but I think Ghost Belt is really important against all the modern decks. And then pretty much 3 Ash, guys. You don't need to say nothing about Ash. She is just beautiful. She's just broken. She's in every deck. And yeah, everyone just loves Ash. Then we have 3 Effect Veiler. The same as Ash. But Veiler just lacks on that consistency. Ash just is used to counter so many more cards than Veiler does, in my opinion. I use Ash a lot more than Veiler, basically. But Veiler's still just equally as important to have in this deck. Definitely. And then lastly, guys, for the traps, we have the 3 Imperm. So there we go, guys, on what we're running. So it's 3, 5, 8, 11, 14 hand traps, guys. Which is obviously pretty standard for this deck. But you can sort of play around. You also can have 3 Droll as well. And the Ghost Mourner. But I think this is the best ratio to have, guys. And you just side them in depending on what you're playing against, of course. So then for the staples sort of thing, we have people do run 1 talents and 1 thrust. 2 talents, sorry. But I think it's better to run a thrust, because this adds you. Say if you don't have planet, this can get you terraforming, and this can get you the other cards, which I'm going to show you in a minute. So I'll put them up there for you guys. So then for the pots, we run 2 desires and the 1 prosperity. A lot of people have a lot of higher ratios in this. I've seen 3 pots and 2 prosperity. I've seen 3 prosperity and 2 pots. But this ratio to me limits you thinning out your deck too much. Once you use your pot of desires, you're thinning out your deck, and with the prosperity as well, you really your opponent's going to know you're trying to get something, unless you're baiting an Ash, of course. So then, guys, for the one-offs, you're all looking forward to this, I know. The 1 terraforming. Everyone's got to run this. And the 2 more cards, guys. First one, Dimensional Fisher. Really, really good for this deck. I played Snake Eyes at my locals. I went full combo. I had Shangri-Era, Rise Heart, IP Masquerena and a Fenrir. And then I pulled in a Unicorn on the next standby. But I played this at the end of my round. He just scooped, guys. This card causes Snake Eyes to scoop. So yeah, definitely get your hands on one of them, guys, if you're playing Kashtira. Lastly, the 41st card. I think this card is actually quite mandatory now, just to break your opponent's board, and just to stop your opponent, like, if your opponent does respond to this, then you should be able to have some follow-up. The Change of Heart, guys. So nice to have in this deck. I did manage to resolve it, but I did actually end up losing that 1 game, but I did beat the Snake Eyes deck 2-1. But yeah, I did lose the 1 game, but I did resolve this, and that's I haven't played a lot with the deck, guys, but to beat Snake Eyes, I'm very, very happy with what I have here. So I hope you enjoyed the deck profile there, guys, of the main deck. We're going to get into the extra deck right now. So yeah, 41 cards there, guys, which is really nice. So for the Xyz, we play in 2 Shangri-Era. Some people play 3, but I think 2's a sweet spot, because if you do get 2 on the board, and a Rise Heart, and a Fenrir, and a Unicorn, you lock in 5 zones there, guys, and your birth, so you could potentially lock 6 zones. So if you can hold your opponent back for like 2 or 3 turns, get 2 of them on the board, because you can actually stack these. So if they activate an effect and they you do banish, both of them will pop off to lock 2 zones, guys. It's fucking nuts. Sorry for swearing. It's effing nuts. And then we run the 1 Draco sack. This is just to get you a free draw and to get you into IP Masquerena. It's a real mandatory card. That's why I've put it up there with Shangri-Era. Just such a good card. Another one that's really important for the deck is the Big Eye. Such a good card. Once per turn, detach material, take control of your opponent's monster. That and Change of Heart could literally break your opponent's board. literally into pieces. This is another good card, guys. If you do manage to go on your follow-up, you just can link off, Xyz summon a Fenrir and a Unicorn, or a Fenrir and a Rise Heart if you've done the modulation, and then just detach and bring one back with Birth. It's just such a good card to have this in your deck, guys. I highly recommend doing that. And then for the last of the Xyz, we have the one Tython and the one Zeus Sky Thunder. I haven't actually managed to resolve any of these yet, guys, but these are mandatory to play in the deck, because once you say if you just go into battle and you've got your two Shangri-Eras, you can Xyz summon one of them, or if you've got your Draco sack left eye, you go into battle phase on your second turn and attack, and then you can just overlay them. Simple as that, guys. So that's it for the Xyz. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm nervous as hell, because I've probably had about, I don't know, about 10 duels with this deck, guys. And I'm very happy with the deck. I love it to pieces. This is my main deck now. That's why I'm choosing this time to do a profile. I do have a Blue Eyes in the Dark Magician deck, like I said, but this is just the best. So right then, guys, we're going to do some going to the links now. We're having 2 link spiders. Some people also play this at 3, but I think 2 is just the sweet spot, because you only go into the combo just to get you an extra draw if you are struggling. But that line can get stopped as well, so you can use it to sort of bait some hand traps, which is nice. And then obviously for the combo, guys, you need the G Golem. So you go your 2 link spiders, then into the G Golem. G Golem brings back a link spider, then into the Heat Soul. Decode Talker. I've been watching that Yugioh Vrains, and he's using the Decode Talker, but it's not the Heat Soul one, I don't think. It's just called Decode Talker. Then, guys, playing the one IP and the one SP. This is just such an amazing combo to have, guys. So you do your Draco sack, 2 tokens, make IP, get a Shangri-Era, and then bring back a Fenrir, or potentially have a Rise Heart as well on the field. And then you can just go IP and one of them into SP, banish one of their cards. Or you can banish one of your own cards if you wanted to, just to have a bit of protection. And then for the link 4, we have Appaloosa. Some people do play Access Code Talker, but I prefer Appaloosa because it's just like, it's just a recursion of negates by losing its life points. And when you've got IP, Rise Heart, Fenrir, Unicorn, you can use all of them and boost this up to mega attack, especially with Pressure Planet as well. It's just mega attack, guys. And the last but not least, guys, the Underworld. I unsuccessfully have managed to get this on the board as well. It was stopped, but I know this is such a good card because you can just link some of your opponent. And yeah, I do really want to keep this in the deck, but you do drop this for another link spider potentially, but I want to keep this in the deck because I do hear a lot of people playing it. And then, guys, we play the one Kashtira. Oh, sorry, guys. No, we don't play the Arise Heart, guys, because he's banned. But such an amazing card, guys. I just wanted to showcase this card. This card is a Walking Cosmos. It turns things into face-down defense position, I believe. And everything that gets banished gets attached to this as material. Such a good card, guys. You can still use it in Master Duel, believe it or not. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed that. But then now, guys, is a bit of bonus content. We're going to be shuffling the deck and doing 1 or 2 test hands. So, guys, here's the deck, what I've just put it back as. So when you shuffle your deck, guys, do the 5 method. I just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then just keep doing it the 5 way, because this just mumbles up the cards because it's such an uneven number. It mumble jumbles the cards. But then this isn't the only trick that I've found. You watch me do this now and brick on hand traps. You just watch. But you do this, guys, and then you do this shuffle technique where you split the deck. Oh, shit. You split the deck in half, and then you just sort of slot it into the corner of the other half of the deck. I'll show you guys how to do it. I've seen it on a video. He didn't explain it like, but every time I've used this shuffle method, it's actually been really good for me. Worked out really well. So yeah, give them a good shuffle, guys. Get them all mumble jumbled. And then I'll show you the shuffle trick now. So say you get the half of the deck there, then you just go into the corner there, look. Half of the deck, go into the corner. So it doesn't get stuck on anything else there. So there you go, guys. We're shuffling. Right, so they should be nice and shuffled. Sweet. Right then, guys. The opponent would split the deck, of course. I hate it when that one card always gets stuck to the mat. There we go. Right then, guys. First hand. Desires. So that could be used as a bit of bait. Theosis. Shifter. Ash. Thrust. So, first hand, guys. We know we can trap your opponent with a D-shifter, but we are going to have to do some searching. And if they do activate a hand trap, we can tactics thrust to set something on the field. So then, guys, so we'll activate the desires. So we'll put the hand up here so you guys can see it still. So desires lets you banish 10 cards off the top of the deck face down and draw 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are looking for a bit of a miracle here, guys. But here we go. 1, oh, a Fenrir. Right, so we've managed to get some sort of combo out of that, guys. So then your desires would go to the graveyard. So that's banished. Right, I'm going to make this look proper now, guys. Get everything looking proper. So we'll get the 2 tokens up there, get the field centre up there. So this is our hand now. I'll do it all properly for you guys. But I did something actually quite wrong there, guys. I shouldn't have activated Pot of Desires first. So make sure you activate D-Shifter first, then your Pot of Desires. So then anything that's sent to there is banished instead. Sorry, guys. I did do a misplay there. That was a bad misplay. So then, guys, you're going to normal summon your Fenrir, special your Fenrir because you control no monsters. And that's going to add you a Kashtira monster to your hand. But because we haven't got Birth, we're going to use Kashtira Theosis to get the unicorn to search for Birth. So use the Fenrir here to search for the Rise Heart, guys. If we've got one. Although it's 2 glued together there. The shuffle method's letting me down. But to be fair, we still managed to get some sort of combo as long as you use D-Shifter first, unlike I did. Trash player. So yeah. So we've got Fenrir, we've done the search. So then you want to activate the Theosis to target the Fenrir to special summon the Kashtira unicorn if we have one, thank God. And luckily there we've got the Birth as well. So when Kashtira unicorns special summoned, we search for Birth and then we activate Birth as well. Then that'll be banished. And obviously right now, guys, we can't go into the IP Masquerade line because we're locked now because of Theosis. But because Theosis is banished as well, and we haven't normal summoned, we can bounce back a Kashtira card to our hand afterwards. You guys will see. You guys will see. So right now then, guys, you're obviously going to want to Exceed summon. So, but you could just normal summon the Fenrir because we're at the Rise Heart because we haven't done anything like anything shit yet. So what we can do is overlay the Fenrir and the Unicorn because you have to do this, guys, because the Rise Heart is going to banish to Locker Zone. So do the Shangri-Era trick here, guys. I don't know why I overlay on like an absolute imbecile. So there we go, guys. So then you activate your Rise Heart's effect to banish a Kashtira card from your deck, and then that will modulate it to 7, and that will also lock an opponent's zone because of Shangri-Era. So right now I can see in our deck we can't banish a Kashtira Rise Heart, so we could banish the Unicorn or a Fenrir. We can't banish the Rise Heart, so we haven't got access to Pressure Planet yet, but hopefully we could draw to it because we know that we've looked through the deck now. So what we'll do is, guys, we'll banish the Unicorn because we'll bring back the Fenrir on the next one. So that's everything's all modulated there. Excuse me. And then we can use Birth to bring back the Unicorn, which will, you've done the search for it, and that's what Birth does, guys. You can bring cards back from the zone, from the banished zone. And then you've got your Thrust, your Ghost Mourner and Ash in hand. Then when you go into the next standby phase, guys, your Shangri-Era will pop off to special summon a Fenrir, which is just insane, guys. Absolutely insane. So this will be happening on your opponent's standby phase. So once they activate an effect, that'll pop a monster. They activate once I popped a monster, that'll lock a zone. If they activate another effect, that'll banish them from the extra deck, another zone locked. And if they've got 3 cards in the graveyard and they activate a spell or effect, that will banish 3 cards in the graveyard and lock another zone, guys. Just for these. So Rise Heart doesn't really do much now. So if it does come back to you and he's still on the field, you want to kind of get, your IP. So say what if we would have drew another Rise Heart. So Rise Heart's good effect would be you special summon him if you control another Kashtira monster. So say if it was still our turn, we could, I don't know, we could just go into IP Masquerade, say with these. Oh no, he's been modulated. So we'll do the Draco sack line, guys. It's come back to our turn, hasn't it? So we go to Draco sack. And then, D-Shifter is actually unaffected now as well. It's been past the turn. So, detach the Unicorn, and that'll bring forth your 2 tokens. We have still got enough room, guys, don't worry. And then your 2 tokens, guys, go off into IP Masquerade. And just your follow-up's just insane, isn't it, guys? Your follow-up is actually insane. It really is. Then, guys, because we haven't even normal summoned yet, so you could just normal summon this, and then switch that to attack, and then this will let you banish a Kashtira card from your deck, apart from itself, the Rise Heart. I don't think we've got another. So all you could do here, guys, which wouldn't be too useful. You could do the Scareclaw Cash. Do Scareclaw, and the good thing is about Scareclaw Cash, guys, we can bring him back with Birth, and he can attack in defense mode. How cool is that? That's pretty cool in my opinion, guys. So right now, guys, you have 2600, 2400, 1500, 2600, and obviously with the IP, you could just go these 3, and just make a 3-man Appaloosa, guys. Wherever she is. Or if you could have done an even better play, you could have just gone in from IP, took one of your opponent's monsters, That would have been good as well. So there you go, guys. How about that for a first-hand follow-up? Beautiful. Let's do another one then, guys. We're on 22 minutes. Oh my God, this video is going to take hours to upload. But it's worth it. It's worth it just to get ourselves out there, innit? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, important to have 15 cards in your side deck, guys. Your extra deck. See, we still had Ash and Ghost Mourner in hand as well. I know what I did there. Obviously, your opponent would have done stuff, so I wouldn't have had the same amount of thingies on the board, same amount of monsters. But I was just giving you guys like a rough idea. We would have only been like 1 or 2 monsters down. Because the good thing is about this deck, if some part of it does get ashed, it still has amazing follow-up. As you see, Birth brings stuff back from the graveyard, and the Banished Zone. It's just insane. So let's hopefully get a bit more better luck with this time. I'm doing the half shuffle, not quite. There you go. Proper get it into that corner there, guys, so everything gets mangled up and shuffled up nicely. Appreciate you guys watching if you've got this far from the start. Just a simple man, lives a simple life with the passion for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I say, I'm currently on watching Vrains on episode 9. Yeah. My friend of mine told me to keep watching it because I'm going to watch him use Imperm for the first time, which is going to be insane. Right then, guys. Split the deck. Here we go. 5 cards. D-Shifter. Theosis, similar to the other one. Ash. Another Theosis. And Birth. Unfortunately, guys, that is a brick because we've got no Kashtira cards. You could just do D-Shifter and pass. That's all you could do there, guys. That's all you could do there. We'll try it again. We'll have to try it again. I didn't do enough shuffling, guys. Didn't do enough shuffling, did I? What I'll do is, because I used 5 as the thing, I'll do it 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After this video, people are going to say, "Oh, Kashtira brick deck." Right, there we go. Get that to the bottom. Right, here we go. Bit more luck. So Imperm. Oh, the Beast. Oh, the Beast number 2. Oh, double Fenrir, guys. and a birth. This hand is actually really good because Fenrir will obviously get you a search, but you're obviously going to have to overlay the 2 to do the IP line, which you can probably see with this hand, guys. I mean, if you wanted to play it so you could see the ash effect, you could do that. So say if you activated Pressure Planet, that gets ashed, you can't search nothing. So then you'd special summon Fenrir, search for Unicorn, activate Birth, normal summon Unicorn. It's just broken, guys. It's just broken. So right, we'll do it properly though, guys. So activate your Pressure Planet. We'll put our extra deck there. So Pressure Planet allows us to search for a Kashtira monster. So this will allow you to search for the Unicorn. That's what you want. And because you have Birth as well, your Unicorn will let you search for the Theosis. But don't use the Theosis straight away because that will lock you into Xyz. So right now, guys, if this was a Rise Heart or the Scareclaw, it would just be nuts. But 2 Fenrir is okay. It's definitely okay. So then, guys, you special from your Unicorn. I'm going to say Fenrir. Because you control no monsters, and then that will allow you to search for the Theosis. So people are like thinking, why is he search for Theosis? But they don't know you got Birth in hand. So then you just activate your Birth, guys. Normal summon your Fenrir. And that will allow you to search for the Rise Heart. And plus we've got no D-shifter in hand this time, so your opponent is going to have some sort of play, but your Fenrir and Unicorn are going to keep you in good stead this hand. So we've added the Rise Heart because of the Fenrir. So then we've got these guys. So then you're going to overlay the Fenrir and the Unicorn. And that's going to make you your Draco Sack. And then your Draco Sack will let you detach a material to special summon the 2 tokens, guys. I love doing this line, guys. You can go do the full combo to do the draw. So I will show you guys that, but then I'm going to go back because I would make IP in this scenario because I've got a decent hand. So you'd go for your 2 tokens. You'd turn your first token into a Link Spider, guys. And a lot of people have seen this combo, but there are people out there like myself who were unaware of it. I was asking everywhere, how to do this combo, how to do this combo. But yeah, I managed to find it in the end. But your tokens don't go to the grave as well, guys. They just go back to the zone. And then with your other token, guys, you go into another Link Spider. Then you link off your 2 Link Spiders into your G Golem. And then G Golem allows you to bring back a Cyburst monster, which will be one of your Link Spiders. So link 3 here, guys, go straight into your I was going to say IP Masquerena there, your Heat Soul. And then Heat Soul will let you pay 1,000 and then you can draw a card. Here we go. Another Theosis. So that wouldn't have been too bad. But right now I would have just gone these 2, I think, into 2 non-link monsters. Yeah, them 2 I'd just go into SP and then bring back the Fenrir Rebirth, target it with Theosis, overlay for Shangri-Era, special summon the Rise Heart, and then on opponent's standby, get a Fenrir. So I'm just going to go back, guys, and go into the better combo, in my opinion, because if you've got the better hand, you don't need to go into that. Oh, shit, I've just knocked the camera. Oh, no, what have I done? I bodged it there, guys. Ah, there we go, I think we're okay. Sorry about that. I'm such a dopey guy. So right now, guys, we'd have the Draco Sack and the 2 tokens on the field. And obviously the Theosis would still be at the top of the deck, because that's cheating. So then, guys, your 2 tokens will go into your IP Masquerena. Then, guys, you could set your impermanence, just, shit your opponent up a little bit, like, well, what have they got set? Then with your Birth, bring back your Fenrir. Then target your Fenrir with Theosis to special summon anything that's not the same level as it, not the same attribute as it. So you will have to get another Unicorn, because Scareclaws and Earth and Rise Heart won't be the right level at that time. So the reason I'm pulling it on there, guys, because I'm going to overlay them straight away. And obviously they've both used their effects. So yeah, just overlay these straight away, guys. Go into your Shangri-Era. And the Theosis goes to the grave. Then you've just got your Fenrir left in hand. So that is actually good follow-up on your turn after, because to normal summon it with Birth, it's just nice. So then, guys, you use your Rise Heart effect because you control a Kashtira monster to special summon it. And then you banish a Kashtira card from your deck. And then that will lock a zone with your Kashtira Shangri-Era. So we'll banish the... No, you want to banish the Fenrir and then special summon the Unicorn from the deck. What is that? What did I just say? You want to banish the Unicorn, yeah. Because that will bring it back next turn. And then you want to special summon on the turn after with the Fenrir. So then, guys, you'll be free to pass turns because you've used your Birth to bring back the Unicorn. And then on your opponent's standby, you just special summon the Fenrir, guys. That's insane follow-up, in my opinion. Your Fenrir is going to do a banish. See, the full combo, I will show you guys the best hand, in my opinion, to enable you to go absolutely wild. It's just basically having the Unicorn as well as this board. And I'll show you how to do it with the hand now, guys. So, yeah. It's looking pretty good, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Be sure, just to have a... I don't like preaching for thumbs up, but you've got to start asking at some point, aren't you, guys, if you're not getting where you want to be. So this is the only thing that I've found where I can actually talk about something that I love. I do love gaming and stuff like that, but I find gaming can be, the amount of hours people play things, it's just unhealthy. But, everything in moderation is fine, isn't it, really? So I don't think we have the Rise Heart. We have that, and terraforming. Or we could just have the pressure plant so we don't need the terraforming. So, guys, this hand here is the nuts. The absolute nuts. So wait there, I don't know if I've actually got it right. It's Kashtira Unicorn. I think this is the Rise Heart. Yeah. Where's that Rise Heart? Yeah, there it is. Sorry, guys. But I think this is the best hand you can get. It's all the Kashtira cards, basically. One of each. Apart from, obviously, the Rise Heart, but that's going to be a search for off your Fenrir or your Theosis. But wait until you see the end board of this hand, guys, if you don't get interrupted. So, with your Pressure Planet, you're going to search for either Scareclaw Cache or the Rise Heart. Yep. So, with the Pressure Planet, we'll just search for the Rise Heart, because he's there. Top of the deck. I've got that one card that's stuck to the floor again. It's well annoying. I don't think I've got the best hand here. There was a picture. I took a picture, but that ain't it, because if I do the Unicorn now, I can't search for another spell or trap. But I know it is the Kashtira card, so we'll do it. So, Pressure Planet, search for Rise Heart. Special Summon Unicorn to just search for another Kashtira card. So, I'll just do another Birth or Theosis. I probably would do another Birth, because if they do get rid of the Birth, you've got the other one, so you can normal summon it from hand. Have I gone past it there? Yeah. So, that just adds it to hand, guys. So, now you've got 2 Birth in hand. So then you activate your Birth, normal summon your Fenrir, and that will allow you to search for Scareclaw Cache. So you can just tell that this hand's a lot better because you've got Scareclaw Cache and the Fenrir. It's just so good, guys. So then you're going to overlay these, do the Draco Sack line. There it is. Then you're going to detach a material to summon the 2 tokens. And the 2 tokens, they go straight into IP. It's just the best line, this is, guys. There's so many interruptions with this line. If your Draco Sack does stay there as well, on your turn coming back, you contribute it to destroy one of your opponent's monsters as well, which is nice. Then guys, you can use your Scareclaw cache to special summon itself by banishing a Kashtira monster from there. Then you can activate your Theosis to target Scareclaw to special summon a Kashtira card from your deck with a different attribute, which will be Unicorn. Then guys, you're going to overlay your Unicorn and your Scareclaw into Shangri. See this here guys, it's just broken, isn't it? And then this is still what you've got in hand. So then on your opponent's turn, you'll see guys, we're going to have just so much disgusting stuff on the board. So then this is all on the board. Sorry guys, I'm so messy at this. Then you're going to, because you control Shangri Kashtira monster, you can special summon the Rise Heart, and then that can banish a Kashtira card from your deck, and then that will lock a zone with your Kashtira Shangri era. So we'll banish a... we'll do a Unicorn. It's just good for follow-up, guys. But you don't forget, we haven't used the birth to bring it back from the banished zone. So right now, you've got the choice. So if I were you, I'd bring back the Fenrir, leave Unicorn there for follow-up, because I think the Fenrir is the better one in this position. But to start off with, Unicorn is the best one because you need the birth. Birth is just going to get you so much more follow-up. So guys, next turn in the standby phase, Shangri Era. Have I got him in attack mode? Shangri Era is going to let you special summon a Kashtira monster from your deck. And then that's it. Your opponent is going to really struggle getting out of this. Where is it? Well, I think all my Unicorns are being used. Oh, there. One there, one there, one there. So before, you should have banished a Fenrir. So you would have had two Fenrirs in the grave. Sorry, guys. Another misplay. But just say, for instance sake, when you did the banish with the Rise Heart, make sure you banished the Fenrir. So the two Fenrirs would have been there. So, and then the birth would have brought back the Fenrir. And then you could special summon the Unicorn. So when they activate an effect, that will destroy a monster. They activate another effect, that will destroy some out of their extra deck. This will banish 3 cards in their graveyard. So that, just this alone, would lock 4 zones. Because you would have locked the first zone with the Rise Heart on your first turn. So then it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 zones. Then if they do have a little bit of a threat, guys, and say if they did have a monster on the board, that you could just go into Underworld straight away. With your, you could just go IP, Rise Heart, Unicorn, and obviously Fenrir, and then one of theirs, because it's a link 5. So it needs 4+ effect monsters. So it could be 1, 2, 3, and one of theirs, because that would work as well. I think, yeah, because it's a link 5. So yeah, I'd go IP, Rise Heart, Unicorn, and one of theirs into Underworld. So this is what you'd look like, guys. And you'd be looking pretty disgusting. There you go. And then next turn, you've obviously got your birth. But this birth will bring this Fenrir back. Go into attack mode. That's game as it is. If you've managed to leave them with not a lot. And Draco Sack, obviously say you contribute that, and that will pop a monster as well. I'm sure it is. Once per turn, you contribute 1 Mecha Phantom Beast and target 1 card on the field, destroy it. Yep. There you go, guys. And then draw, D-shifter wouldn't be useful at all there. But I think you could end it there that turn, guys. Do another banish. Do another banish. This would even banish as well, I think. Oh no, it just destroys. If a effect of Shangri Era you control activates an effect, except during the damage step, you can target 1 card in the field, destroy it. I love this card, guys. Pressure Planet. Just the Kashtira deck, guys. I think it's a great deck. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's a 40-minute video. I don't think many people are going to watch this, but I really appreciate anybody who does. I appreciate anybody who just clicks on the video. Any type of interaction makes me happy, guys. You know, I try to respond back to the comments that people do comment. And yeah, there you go, guys. I really hope you enjoy the deck profile. Let me know if you do want to see the branded Dark Magician or the Blue Eyes Bestial. Let me know, guys. But yeah, with Baron gone, both them decks are pretty... Yeah, they're just not full anymore. But I have replaced them with Chaos Angel and Dispatters. But yeah, if you want to see the deck profiles, guys, let me know. Check it out, guys. Peace out.